You're going to be awful lonesome around here all by yourself, Alice. Just remember, you can't put your arm around a memory.
I can't even put my arms around you.
Bills will get bigger and bigger, and I'll get less to eat. I'll start losing weight. Then you know what I'll look like?
Yeah, a human being. Now, why don't you use some originality? Show some ingenuity. Why don't you use your brain?
Because I want to win first prize, that's why.
Don't you have certain names you like to call your husband?
Oh, I have several I'd love to call. I'm not going to help you make an idiot out of yourself.
I don't need your help. I'll do it myself. Gee, I remember when I used to weigh 165. Did you ever see a picture of me when I weighed 165 pounds?
No, Ralph, I never did see any of your baby pictures.
Besides, the exercise is good for me to keep down my weight.
You don't need anything to keep your weight down. You need something to hold it up.
Some guest and some employer. The simp and the blimp.
Some kids are small, some kids are tall. Fatso Cramden is the only kid who walks down the hall, wall to wall.
Hard to believe. Those kids remind me of me when I was a youth. I acted silly like those kids. But I guess as time goes on, I grew older, I matured.
Yeah, now you're a full-grown nut. There's a lot of... You know he's not going to get rid of me.
It's not going to work, Ralph.
What do you mean it's not going to work? I'm going to squeeze Mr. Marshall. He's in no position to squeeze me.
Of course not. He couldn't even get his arms around you.
Here, put this on, and that's for cleaning rugs.
We haven't got any rugs.
Put this on for cleaning upholstered furniture.
We haven't got any upholstered furniture.
Clean drapes with this.
And we haven't got any drapes.
And this picks up the dirt.
That we've got.
Yes, sir. This is the time I'm gonna get my pot of gold.
Just go for the gold. You've already got the pot.
He certainly is a treasurer.
A treasure. If he keeps this up much longer, he's gonna be a buried treasure.
They made me. They throw away the mold.
They had to. You probably broke it.
Men! They're responsible for the shape the world's in. Men!
Well, I'm sure glad to hear one of you admit it.
With my coffee, I would like one lump.
You keep on ringing that and you'll get one lump.
Play for us. How about it, Mr. Cramden? Do you think you could cover second base?
My boy, you are looking at a man that could cover the infield, the outfield, and 4 sections of the bleachers.
A minute, Mr. Cramden. The rent commission just didn't give me this. I had to prove hardship. Prove hardship? What did you use for evidence? A picture of this stump? How are they gonna know I'm a hurricane?
Just open your mouth.
Congratulations, Ralph. It certainly looks like you're going places. So long.
As long as you're going places, Ralph, would you mind taking...
Just because you're married to a horse doesn't mean you have to live in a stable. What's that? Your lunchbox?
And if that isn't bad enough, on the bus there are just 2 empty seats. And who sits in those 2 empty seats? Ralph.
What do you know about fishing in the first place? When did you ever catch anything?
15 years ago. I caught 300 pounds of blubber.
I just got an idea. Look, as long as you're going anyway, why don't you sell your body to science? If they pay by the pound, she'll be left a millionaire.
If you see me coming down the street, get on the other side.
When you come down the street, there ain't no other side.
There isn't room in this place for you and me.
There isn't room in this place for you and anybody.
Out! Please, Alice, do you know how embarrassing it would be to be thrown out of the Raccoon Lodge?
Certainly. It's pretty embarrassing just to be in it.
Alice, I don't care if you've got any confidence, because I have enough confidence in me for the both of us.
You've got enough everything in you for the both of us.
There isn't anything in the world that could have happened to me that's better than what happened to me today. And if you guessed for 1,000,000 years, Alice, for 1,000,000 years, you couldn't guess what it was that happened to me today.
Well, there's only one thing I can think of from the way you're acting. You've been named Raccoon of the Year in that silly lodge of yours.
Big, big, big. This is probably the biggest thing I ever got into.
The biggest thing you ever got into was your pants.
Hey, Ralph,
What?
mind if I smoke?
I don't care if you burn. Happens that Mr. Faversham thinks a great deal of me personally. As a matter of fact, one night at rehearsal, he said that I have something that comes across the footlights and reaches out into the audience.
You certainly have.
What made the judges pick me above all the rest? What do I have that stands out? I'm not the kind that eats and runs.
Eats and runs. The way you eat, you're lucky if you can walk.
I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna learn from here on in how to swallow my pride.
Well, that ought not to be too hard. You've learned how to swallow everything else.
Not. I'm the general. What I say goes.
Then you better say Alice, 'cause I'm going.
They can sit down and eat first. I'll wait. Won't hurt me to wait a couple of hours to eat.
No, it won't hurt you, but it'll be tough on the farmers.
I like a man who can stand and think on his feet. Norton works in a sewer. He's got to stand on his feet to think. If he sat down, he'd drown.
If you're planning on having any late snacks, I don't do no cleaning up the next morning. And this boy looks like he has plenty of late snacks.
This is a maid? I thought maids had short skirts with white hats and black silk stockings.
Ralph.
The chubby one's gonna be trouble.
He didn't have any sleep in 3 nights. How about me? I haven't slept in 3 nights. She'll waste away. Don't you care if I waste away?
Yes, I care, Ralph. But you wouldn't waste away if you stayed awake for 9 years. Every bit of it. All that is, except your suits, Ralph. The tailor can't take those back. He doesn't know any elephants that need a new wardrobe. You're wasting your time, Ralph. This is nothing but a piece of junk.
Is that so? Is that so? What are you, an authority on vacuum cleaners?
No. I just happen to be an authority on junk.
Always be assured of their wife standing behind. Why can't you stand behind me?
Oh, it's not my fault, Ralph. There just isn't enough room back there.
Hello, this is Mr. Cramden. What can I do for you?
And I say, hello, this is Mrs. Cramden. When are you going to take the garbage out?
Right.